congratulations for making it to the top 3. And you can unmute yourself, celebrate whatever you need to do.
Yeah, I really felt the collaboration, the correct attitude, the desire to win. I remember Shadrach always mentioned, I want to win, we want to win. So he was always trying to encourage the team. And also as coaches, we were really, it was an honor to kind of interact with you guys, asking very nice questions that even made me go to the books, look at what do I need to do, what do I need to learn so that I might be able to give answers to those questions.
So first of all, I'm really, really proud of Team Kaizen. You guys have done such an amazing job. Also, really proud of Shadrach. You're such a good team leader. Always following up with everyone, delegating when you needed to. I liked that. You weren't trying to do everything. You were actually delegating, and your team members are so supportive. So all this hard work, getting to final 3 it's not easy. Being able to work with people you've not met before, you have no idea about their personalities and how they work, but being able to come together, actually work together and put out something that has given you top 3, I think is such a good achievement.
Congratulations. Getting this far is a pretty big deal.
This is all you. I take no credit, but if there's money, I'll take some credit. And I hope you enjoy this.
Yeah. To really announce that you've made it to the top 3. So congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. It's a big deal. 12 teams, very smart students from Kenya and Nigeria, and making it top 3. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The fact that they've emerged like among the top 3, that means that they really knew how to work as a team. So I'm really proud of them, and I hope that they'll continue working together.
It's also my first time to take part in Game of Learners. This reminds me of one of the very few initiatives that happened when I was back in campus that greatly influenced me actually taking my steps into technology more seriously. So once I heard of the opportunity, it was really clear that I had to be a part of it. And I'm more thankful to the work that has been put out there by the team. So congratulations. You've spent those sleepless nights. You've put in, the best, and also like still following up on your schoolwork, and to still come this far. It's just testament to the beautiful things that are happening in the community already. So first things first, congratulations to each one of you. I can't wait to see what's going to come up, in this next level.
The production team gave us the team that produced the best footage, and that team is going to win the Best Media Presence Award. The team that gave us the best footage to produce the Game of Learners show and won the Best Media Presence Award for the Game of Learners Season 2 is Team Elite. Congratulations, Team Elite, for winning the Best Media Award. This was due to a lot of hard work, and Team Elite was made up of students from both Kenya and Nigeria. It had 2 students from Kenya and 3 students from Nigeria, and the team lead is Olumide Ogundare from Nigeria. Congratulations, Team Elite. I know it was not easy to record all those videos. In addition to continuing with the hackathon with your schoolwork, it was really hard work, and congratulations to you. And you won amazing prizes. We'll be communicating with you what these prizes are. Now, we had another winning category, and that was the People's Choice Award. The teams submitted their projects on DevPost. And the projects, once the judging was over, the projects were open to the public to choose their favorite team. And the team that gathered the most votes through the public voting is the one that won the People's Choice Award today. They are going to get an amazing swag bag from Microsoft ADC, mentorship, and many other awards that will be communicating with them. Now, the team that won the People's Choice Award for Game of Learners Season 2 is Team To Learn. Congratulations, Team To Learn, for winning the people's hearts. You're the people's favorite team. Congratulations for gathering the most votes on DevPost. And remember, you can still go and watch all these submissions on DevPost. I'll be sharing that link in a few. Now, we had another award category, and that was the Build Your Skills Challenge. After the 5 weeks hackathon, the teams went to Microsoft LAN and they got a chance to undertake various courses that helped them improve their skills, their tech skills. And the team that won the Build Your Skills Challenge is the team that gathered the most points by consuming the most learning modules on Microsoft LAN. Remember, you can go onto Microsoft LAN and do as many courses as possible. So we have one team that decided to work hard day and night to consume the most modules, and they are the winners of the Build Your Skills Challenge for Game of Learners Season 2. And the team that won is Team To Learn. Again, this team has won in 2 categories. It shows how much hard work they had. And they were all, actually, Team To Learn had all Kenyans. All the students were Kenyans, and even the team lead, Consolata Gishero, is from Kenya, from KCA University. Congratulations, Team To Learn, for winning 2 categories, and congratulations, Consolata, for leading your team to this amazing success. So there is need to come up with a solution to solve this education accessibility problem in Africa. And that is what the teams were doing during the 5-week hackathon. And if you want to see all the submissions from all the teams, you can go to aka.ms/GOL project, and you will see all the submissions, all the amazing work that these teams did. Now, once these projects were submitted, of course, they were subjected to judging. And there were three rounds of judging. It was very rigorous, but we needed to know. We needed to get the best project. So in round 1, we had judges from Microsoft, some from Microsoft ADC, others from Microsoft Kenya and Microsoft Nigeria, and they looked at the project and gave us the top 6 teams who went on to the second round of judging. And we had 3 judges who looked at the 6 projects that went to round 2 and selected the best 3 projects. Now, the best 3 projects had not 1, not 2, not 3, but 13 judges. 13 judges looked at the best 3 projects and came up with a winner. We are going to play a short video that will tell us who these top 3 teams were. Let us see the top 3 teams for the Game of Learners Season 2.
We're Bloomland, and we're blooming education in Africa.
Thank you so much for listening to us. We are Team Bloom.
Education is the most important investment a nation can make in its future.
Join us today and help us change education for the better in Africa.
Education for you, education for all.
Thank you for joining us during this journey.
We have seen the top 3 teams, and I have representatives from the top 3 teams up front here with me as the second runners-up for Game of Learners Season 2. The second runners-up is Team Tulan. Congratulations, Team Tulan, for making it to top 3 of the Game of Learners Season 2. And you've also won in 2 other categories. Congratulations for the great work. The winner of Game of Learners Season 2 2021 is Team Bloom! Congratulations, Team Bloom. How are you feeling? Let me start with the team lead, Bethany.
Let me just start with a story. So
Yes.
a few weeks ago, one of the ambassadors did a prank on me and told me that there's a possibility that a team was to be disqualified.
Oh.
And I was so anxious. But then we met with, so the meeting we were to have was to now announce that we were top 3. Can you imagine moving from you're being disqualified to your top 3?
To becoming top 3. That's amazing.
Now I think I'm feeling so happy, so exhilarated.
Oh.
Like the struggle that we went through, having stand-ups every day, working all through Easter, it just paid off. And yeah.
Oh, thank you. And I want to ask Indiatsi, how are you feeling? Did you expect to win, actually? Did you expect that your team was going to win?
I was talking to Bethany outside right now, and she's telling me, so before we got to top 3, we were competing with this other team, and we had the same project, just that we had a different thing implemented. And I'm thinking, okay, what did we do that's better than these other teams that's going to push us, that might make us win? And I was telling her, okay, we did a very good research. Our research was very amazing. Our documentation was also good. We did a lot, Bethany, we're good. So I don't think I knew we would win, but I had hopes. And
wow.
This is just amazing. And
yeah, it was really hard work, considering we had 12 amazing teams from 2 countries and you managed to win. I'm so happy. I'm sure the other members of the team are watching online and they're as excited as you are. And I want to hear now from the team coach, one of the team coaches, Elizabeth. How was it like coaching Team Bloom?
It was really great coaching the team because they really knew what they wanted to do. They like had everything together. So our work as coaches was really not much. It was just a little bit of guidance because I think Bethany led the team very well.
Overall, I was really, really proud of all the students and what they were able to accomplish this year, this season. Just the fact of the different time zones alone, that can make or break a team. And I'm really, really super over proud that you guys were able to overcome that, do the time management, and still be able to submit your project for judging. So thank you so much. Great job. You crushed it.
What I really loved about Team Bloom was that they took into account all the 3 aspects or the challenges faced by schools and their students, which is connecting students to teachers, access to materials, and the necessary infrastructure to facilitate learning from home. And by having computers and space where students can go to learn, they were aiming at making education accessible to everyone.
I think the component that stood out very well was the problem definition. And I think Team Bloom were able to define that problem very well. And that's how I gave them a good point in terms of problem definition.
The designers need to be as practical as they can afford and go for low-cost technologies. Because I know if we are talking about inclusion and reaching the hard to reach, the most vulnerable, then I think the issue of cost becomes very important, and also the issue of availability and use of particular technologies that they are considering. But otherwise, I think it's a good idea. It gives an opportunity for our students in colleges and universities to be able to start becoming creators of projects, and sometimes some of these could actually turn out into big projects that could even employ their colleagues when they finish universities or their college studies. So I would encourage them to continue working on this, but just ensure that whatever is being proposed, well thought out, more practical, and also they must be able to look at feasibility in terms of cost of technologies being proposed.
What I was looking for is, where were they thinking about the human being on the other end, like the customer that they were trying to solve the problem for. And so I thought that those two projects actually understood what the person would need from the system. So one of them had, I believe, a mobile component, and they were thinking about it really mobile first. And I thought that really stood out. And so I had a hard time deciding between the two, which is why I gave them both the highest score. But I thought that they were really professional presentations, and that they had done their homework. They knew what they were talking about.
So the first thing is that I was fascinated by the top three projects, and simply, especially when I watched their presentations, and I got a feel of how they worked with each other, and then of course observing the projects that they had undertaken. To me, for someone who's in computer engineering, someone who's once, of course, been in university, I saw a great potential for that, that particular age group, where we can actually, as a country, as a continent, dig further into that particular university students, and then get solutions that can solve the problems we have. So on a high level, I would say that I saw hope, I saw solutions, I saw passion, and I saw problem solvers. And I'm very, very, very happy with what I saw.
I liked both Kaizen and Bloom, very different strengths that they brought in. So like when I looked at Bloom chose a low-code approach using Power Apps and Power Automate, which I think was really interesting for me that they chose to go that route. Team Kaizen on the other had sort of the deeper coding approach, and they're using Django, they're using C#, they're using PHP. The thing I liked about Kaizen was just the level of interactivity that they brought in, especially in their courses. So they had issues about, for example, they had a quiz that even as you're learning, you could have a quiz, you could have brain games, so that they try to make the whole learning, not just a learning, you're not just learning, but a learning experience. I think so. Those are some of the things that when I thought about Kaizen, I really liked. I was like, these guys are trying to make learn a much more interactive process and a much more fun process.
Team Bloom really did an exceptional job of trying to address the full set of challenges, including a focus on the customer needs and user needs. So I feel like, in my opinion, that's what set them apart slightly from the two other projects.
Yeah, for Bloom, I actually give a nod to their taking advantage of Microsoft Power Apps. I believe Power Apps simplify a lot of repetitive, monotonous tasks, and anyone without coding knowledge can take advantage of this. I was quite impressed by the fact that the team used Power Apps to run the entire donation process. I also can't fail to mention that Bloom built a remarkably beautiful UI. Yeah, I can't stress this enough. I don't think any other team had such good UI. For Tulan, it was quite interesting to see them deploy an Azure bot. Most companies are moving towards messaging and bots in particular. We see this via WhatsApp, we see this via Facebook Messenger bots and so on. And whether these companies use this to sell a product or to answer a customer's question, the general idea is that it's much easier to connect to a customer via chat. Thus, it was fun seeing the team deploy a conversation-based solution instead of just an FAQ website. That was pretty cool. For Kaizen and also to learn, they used USSD. I think this signifies they understood the problem statement. They understood that majority of their users would be in places without good internet access, and they would be without smartphones. And that's by using USSD as part of their solution, anyone could just dial in using a feature phone and without internet access. Finally, maybe other things that stood out to me were the unique features. For example, the quizzes feature by Kaizen, which allowed students to take quizzes at any time. And most definitely the slot booking and one-to-one sessions by Bloom. I think this will be quite useful when deployed.